Happy Monday, T Squad. It's your girl Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Crazy in Love, Blueface and Chrisean, Season 2, Episode 5 review. Okay, so the episode picks up where we left off last week with Blueface and Chrisean doing a lie detector test, and Chrisean is in the seat and she keeps on failing on questions of whether or not she cheated on Blue. And to prove that the test is inaccurate, she actually tells a lie that the test says is actually true. So it's like null and void really at this point, and plus she's pregnant. So I wonder why that was never brought up about her being pregnant and taking a lie detector test, but okay. So he asks, did she have a threesome? And she says no, but the test says she is lying. And he was like, I knew you did. I knew you did. And the test also says that she had sex with someone 2 months before getting pregnant and that she'll put him on child support. She keeps on denying that she had sex 2 months prior, but she's giggling and laughing before she said it. But when she was saying to him, you know, I wouldn't put you on child support, she like was dead serious. I do believe she's lying. I believe she has had sex with somebody else or whatever the case may be. And just stand on it. Like, he can be out here doing what he want to do, but you can't do it as well. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on right now. Okay. So I would have preferred for her just to admit it. Yeah, I did it. And what? You know what I'm saying? You out here smashing and grabbing. Why can't I? Two can play that game, boo-boo. So, she wants to continue doing the test, but he like, what's the point? Like, you already been proven a liar. So she was like, no, I want to take the test again because I don't want to hear your mouth all the way in the car going home. Like, she already knew what it was going to be, and it was exactly that. So he ends up taking off his jacket to give her the jacket. I don't know what the jacket was supposed to do as far as helping her take the test, but he takes off his jacket and she puts it on and sits back down in the chair. So she continues to fail the questions about cheating, but the question about is the baby his always comes back as correct. Like, she's telling the truth. That's how she feels like the baby is his. But I'm like, why he keep on questioning you about who you done slept with and if you done had threesomes and if you are a lesbian and all of these different questions. I would have asked on the lie detector test, how many times you gonna wear them ripped jeans? We on episode what, 5? And you done had them same ripped jeans on every episode. I understand getting your wear out of something, but sir, no. You look like an extra from Electric Boogaloo. Where are you going with these horrible pants on? And why won't you take them off? Okay? That's what needs to be questioned. Are you washing your butt before you put them back on? Are you washing the jeans? Do you take baths regularly? Do you floss? When was the last time you went to the dentist? Have you had an STD here recently or ever? You know what I'm saying? These are the questions she should have been asking him. Do you like men? Have you ever had a sexual encounter with a man? Have you ever sucked another man's Peter Weeder? Like, these are the questions that needed to be asked, because Chrisean, girl, you want to play with me, I'm going to play with you all day, every day. Let's see how you fail these questions, okay? So after that, they end up leaving. And he continues to call her a liar, a lying bee, and a lying whore, and all these things. And she like, stop talking to me like that. So he ended up posting a little clip of her doing the lie detector test and posted it like on Instagram or whatever, saying she's a liar. And she gets upset and tells him to delete it or whatever. She was like, just let the show play out. Like, why do you keep on posting stuff or whatever? So it's deleted, I guess. But in the beginning, he was like laughing it off, but the more and more he continued to press the issue, the angrier he became, because he was embarrassed. His feelings was hurt. And instead of voicing that, he decided to degrade her and try to humiliate her. You know what I'm saying? So Blue was like, I gotta be pregnant that's effing everybody. And okay, I'm pregnant by a man who F everybody. We twins. We T and Tamara. Like, see, with a man like him, you gotta play in his face all day, every day to make him look as stupid as he sound. Like, okay, you want to play? I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm about to make fun of you. Okay. So he was like, he says that she lies, cheats, and steals, but he only F's bitches. Okay. That's what he said. Okay. He that's the only thing he does outside of hitting on her. But okay. That's neither here nor there in his world. And has she lied? Yes. Has she cheated? Obviously. And has she stole from him? Yeah. Remember, she stole his car and drove across state lines and all of that. Ridiculous. But she keep on saying, you know, why you talking to me like that? Da 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 da. And he says, any bee that's with me is getting run by me. You're under my program. Sir, you are the weakest link, sir. You are trying so hard to be like one of the pimps on Pimps Up Down. Like, boy, get your little tutti fruity look itself on somewhere. You look like a raisinette. Like, get out of here. Like, he tries so hard to be that type of guy. And it's like, sir, spell control, spell program. Like, get out of here. So Blue was like, you a snitch. And she was like, stop beating on a bee like you're not a NIGGA. So Blue was like, a bee lay down, she won't get beat up. You want to fight? I'm going to beat you the F up every time. Like, who talks like that? Obviously, this is how he was raised. This was what he grew up around. This is what his friends and stuff do. That he has this mentality that says, if she hits me, I'm going to beat her like she a man off the streets. Like, what? But she keeps on saying, like, it ain't just me all the time that starts it. You start with me as well. Like, you be hitting on me out the blue and first, you know, as well, or whatever. Which either one is not okay. She shouldn't be putting her hands on him, and he shouldn't be putting his hands on her at the end of the day. So she says that he tries to control her, and he says you can't control a bee that can't control herself. Well, I thought you just said 5 seconds ago that any bee that's with you is getting run by you, and this, that, and the third. So can you control her, or can you not control her? Because if you can't, then that means there's some snags in your repertoire that needs to be worked on. Like, I would play in that little boy face all day. And that's the thing. He's a little boy still. So, he then says to her, what have I ever done to you? And she's like, you're verbally abused. You financially abuse. And Blue was like, you don't have any money. And when he said that, I'm looking at the screen like, is this boy really good to sit up here and try to play in this little girl face by making her believe that she hasn't made any money in the last 3, however many years she been dealing with him? Child, okay, and the sky is green. The sky is green. Dragons are flying through the air. Beyonce is really on the silver horse floating through the sky. Like, okay, sir. So he was like, she was like, so I haven't recouped anything. He was like, no, you still owe me. You're still spending money. You came with nothing. You're leaving with nothing. You ain't made ish. You only been lit for 8 months. Get over yourself. The girl been lit for longer than 8 months. The girl is making money from baddies. The girl is making money from y'all show. She's making money from shows that y'all do. Like, stop. And then the fact that he said you came here with nothing, you gonna leave with nothing. Like, my love, that's showing you how much he don't give a about you. He don't. See, in his mind, in his sick and twisted way, and in the ghetto love affair that's in his head, he thinks that he actually loves her, but he doesn't even know what love is. He's never seen it. It's never been shown to him. It's never been given to him by anybody. And he got a messed up mentality anyway. So they get to the house and he start up with her again. And she gets angry and she starts to cry. And I'm like, girl, stop letting this boy make you cry. Like, he is so whack and weak and lame. So Blue was like, you're painting a narrative that you are breaking bread with me. And she was like, I am. And I was like, okay, so if she wasn't making no money this whole time she been with you, now that she's left you, how is she making money all of a sudden? How is she able to pay for that Airbnb that she's staying in that's a mansion? How is she able to get her a house? How is she able to live and move the way that she's been moving? So you are lying. It doesn't add up, sir. Okay, that's what we thought. So she says that he introduced, the pow-powing each other in the head to their relationship because he hit her first. He denies it vehemently. And Chrisean was like, you're trying to manipulate me and say I don't have any money. And Blue was like, you cannot eat by yourself. Now you can. And Chris was like, I can eat by myself. You're trying to take God's credit, bro. And this Negro said, you trying to give God my credit, B, and I'm not going for that. I'm taking God's credit. No, B, God sent me for you. He had nothing. You had nothing but some cleats. When that girl got to bringing up God, that demon jumped up out of him so fast. That demon was like, roar. Like, girl, if you don't get away from that devil, you know how people always want to talk about and blame God and this, that, and the third, and act like the devil ain't real and like the devil ain't got his disciples walking around earth, honey. Everybody ain't of God, and he is one of them. That is a demon, honey. That is a straight up demon. Get him away from you, girl. You are sleeping with the enemy for real. And the fact that he said you trying to give God my credit, and remember, it goes back to what her mama said. You treat him like he your God. And that's exactly what he thinks. He thinks that he is God on the cross, honey. And I would not want to be anywhere near him when God check him. Okay? Because just as well as God has given him all of these, materialistic things and all of this stuff, Blue's downfall is going to be horrific. It's going to be horrific. It's going to be horrific. It really, honestly, truly is. Nothing good is going to come to that young man. No. So Chrisean was like, because you're trying to say I had no divine till my life. And he was like, you didn't. You acting like I didn't help you. You a dumb AB. I made you a household name. Now you can go and do what the F you want. Like, just talking to her reckless and crazy. And Chrisean was like, I can get that anywhere at any given moment if it wasn't you. And he was like, hold up. He was like, you just not going to think who it was like that put you on. Did he help her career? Yes. But at the end of the day, she's who she's become because of her personality, because of her charisma, because of her story. That's why she stuck out amongst all of those other girls that was on that show that he had, and because of their tumultuous relationship. It would have been the same thing if you would have put her on The Real World or on Big Brother or whatever the case may be. She still would have stuck out just because of who she is. So Chrisean was like, babe, I am grateful. You're trying to play those mind games. You can't say that because I am destined. I didn't go for you. I auditioned. And he was like, you a goofy AB. It took something for you to get 7 tattoos of me, you goofy B. And I'm like, why are you talking to her like that? Oh, because you mad, because you butthurt, because she slept with somebody else besides you. And let's go back to the lie detector test. He was like, do I have the biggest D you've ever had? And do I have the best sex you've ever had? Have you ever seen a D bigger than mine? And she was like, no on that question. Yeah, best sex. Yeah, biggest, Peter Weeder and all this stuff. Like, that's what make you. You can't tell me his Peter Weeder don't smell like eraser backs. Like, okay. So Chrisean was like, and I could call you a goofy A. Be a Negro. Stop getting emotional. Let's have a conversation. And like in this moment, like you can tell, like she is the only one that's acting mature, especially because she's sober and she's feeling and seeing everything for what it is, literally probably for the first time in the 3 years that they've been dealing with each other. So Blue was like, stop saying Destin. What are you, Destiny's Child, B? Now that was funny. That was funny. But so Chrisean was like, if it wasn't you, it could have been somebody else. Like, I was going to be who I am regardless. And that's the truth. Like, let's not act like she wasn't on competition shows, beasting and winning and making a name for herself before she got with you, sir. That girl was destined to be where she's at now. I hate that she had to get there through you, but prayerfully that will be her testimony to how she got caught up in that Hollywood lifestyle and with a man that didn't mean her no good. And now she's made it to here with her baby and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it was just crazy. Like, I feel sorry for her, but Chrisean is not innocent. You know, she does her dirt. She does things that she not supposed to be doing, like putting her hands on him, stealing for him, breaking up his stuff and all of that type of stuff. But this little boy literally tries to be a pimp. Like, what? Like, you would get jumped on the host roll. Like, get out of here. Get out of my face. Overall, though, I hate to say it, you know, it makes me on the inside to even say that because this is somebody's real life. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.